Hello, hello. Oh my God. Mm-mm-mm. Happy hump day. We are here all ready to do some Sims 4 gameplay with the McDonnell-Dodd, or in this household's case, McDonnell-Moon legacy. These are the children of the McDonald Dodd Sim who married into the Bailey Moon legacy. So if you all remembered, if you're following from Blue Sky, if you hear from my Blue Sky, you remember me posting pictures about Ruthie, who was really unique, and one of her favorite outfits, everyday outfits, was fairy wings. Well, Ruthie has moved on to the netherworld. She is no longer with us, but she left behind 4 children, 3 of whom are grown and one who is nearing the end of her teens. So we are going to play with them today. It's good to be back in my Sims 4 save. I've been playing with them since, I think I started playing with them yesterday. Okay, hang on. I think I need to turn this music down just a little bit for my own sake, so I can actually hear the game. There we go. All right, so this is Thorn the second. He is the second of the 4 kids. He has a friend over, Juliet. Thorn, it is 1 o'clock in the morning. Don't you have work? Yes, you do have work today. He has a friend over who he's developing a romantic relationship with. I believe she is endgame. But sweetheart, you need to go home. It's 1 a.m. and Thorn has work tomorrow. But before you go home, how about y'all have your first kiss to build on the romantic satisfaction that you two currently have? Maybe, can we ask her to be our girlfriend? Oh, they're cute. Yes, ask to be a romantic partner. Yes, yes. And then you can send her home.
Soup to dips?
Yibs.
Yibs.
Cool.
Fadish. Yes.
All right, girl, it is 2 in the morning. Time for you to go.
Yells if boyki.
Time for you to go. Your man has work in the morning. He's in the athletic career, which you might be able to tell from his buff physique. So the oldest is Orange the Second. He is mystical and lazy and who the heck? Oh, seriously? Thorn, would you please come and take care of this while your sister calls the police?
Abudio. Huh.
Oh, what are you looking scared about, sir? No one told you to break into our house. You've got the audacity to be looking nervous, and you're the burglar. Come over here and get this ass whipping. Yes, fight. We are fighting. I hope all of his working out amounts to something. Where's the butler anyway? That's right. Mm-hmm. Since you wanted to be in our house. Madam Police Officer. See, you know what? You are useless. Useless. Anyway. Oh my goodness, where are my manners? For those of you who may be new, my name is Lotus. I predominantly stream The Sims 4 and Stardew Valley. I stream Stardew on Monday. Today we're doing The Sims 4. And seeing as how it is 3 in the morning, I would like to send everyone to bed now that we've gotten rid of that pesky burglar. Alrighty. Thorn, you can go to bed. And Orange. So Orange, as I was saying before we were so rudely interrupted by a burglar, Orange the Second is lazy and mystical and squeamish, but he's also gregarious. So, oh my goodness, it's your birthday. So Orange is leaning into his gregarious nature to develop a following on social media, just from like live streams and videos. And he's also gotten into pottery, and he's selling his pottery on Plopsy. So that's what he's into. That is his full-time job, is being a social media personality. Thorne's full-time job is in the athletic career. Nyla is an actress. Well, this is embarrassing. The burglar slipped right through my fingers. You don't say! The burglar waltzed out the door right next to you. Anyway, Nyla is an actress. Right now she's an uncredited extra, but she's working on raising her stature as an actress. She unfortunately also has the emotion bomb quirk, and she has anger grief and struggles to keep her head on straight. But anyway, look, go to sleep. It's 4:30. You have an audition. Oh, you don't have an audition until tomorrow. Okay. You know what? If you want to, you can go and eat. You can go and eat, and then you can go to sleep. And where's the butler? I want the butler to fix that leaky sink. Where'd you go? Is the butler here? Or did they leave? See if they're upstairs. They're already on it. See, this is why we pay you the big bucks. Who's this, Lyric? Is that her name? Yes, Lyric. This is why we pay you the big bucks, Lyric. You've got it all under control. Unlike Nyla and her emotion bomb quirk,
Cebu.
but we hope that soon Nyla will have it all together at some point, maybe.
Sanush.
So Nyla is the one who takes the most after her mom, after Ruthie. Nyla also likes to wear fairy wings
Right.
as one of her favorite everyday outfits.
Oh, Pumpa Doots. Bara.
Yeah, so how about you go to bed?
Ooh,
No,
Pari.
no, no, not a nap. Please go get entirely inside of your bed, in your bedroom, and sleep. That will help your mood.
Lurdy.
Are you a love bug? She is a love bug. So she's a child of the ocean, a love bug, active and self assured. She has high self esteem. She also has essence of flavor. Um, I need to have her spend more time cooking. She hasn't been doing that. I know one person who's glad for summer break.
Flynn.
Evie. So Evie is the youngest of Ruthie's kids. She's the youngest sibling. Not sure if she was adopted because she has a different last name from her brothers. Same with Nyla. I didn't play the household for quite some time. And when I came back into the household, Evie, I think, was a toddler, and Nyla was a child about to age up to a teen. So I don't know how Nyla and Evie ended up joining the family, but since they have different last names, my assumption is that they were adopted. Now, Evie, like I said, is a teen and she's a music lover. She's also hot headed and a quick learner. I think since she's a music lover, I'm going to let her pick up on music production. I actually cheated their fame levels. Um, so Evie has started out, oh, she's unknown now. Okay. Yeah, her fame has gone down. Because I haven't worked on her and Nyla's fame like I have her brothers. But I'm gonna have her pick up on music production as part of her music lover trait.
Uh.
So let's see. Yeah, this is her first time doing this, so there's not much that she can do on the music board. I actually thought there was sound to this. Or maybe that comes later as she builds up her skill. I hope everyone is having a great week.
Ah.
We are halfway to the weekend. Hooray. Um, Last weekend was pretty busy for me. Sunday, I played in a concert with one of our local community orchestras. That was a lot of fun. Oh, Sunday is Mother's Day. I'm looking at the calendar. Sunday is Mother's Day. So happy Mother's Day to all of the moms and mom figures who may be watching. I don't have kids, but I have lots of nieces and nephews. So, Mother's Day is, and I've also done a lot of reparenting of myself. So I always wish myself a happy Mother's Day. I lost my mom about 3.5 years ago. But Mother's Day isn't painful for me. I've been at peace with my mom passing. She was sick for a while. She had metastatic breast cancer. So it was actually a relief when she did pass away because she wasn't going to recover from that, and she was just steadily getting worse. So I was actually relieved when she passed because it meant that that very, very challenging time for both her and our family was over and we could go on with our lives. So I don't feel any kind of pain about losing my mom when Mother's Day comes. And I just focus on the mothers who are in my life. I have one friend. I have one friend who's a mom. I've known her and her husband since before they became parents. Their youngest just turned 16, and I am totally in denial. Their daughter is actually finishing her freshman year at college, finishing her freshman year this month. So that has been quite a journey. Okay, her brothers are up. But yes, happy Mother's Day to all of the mothers who are watching, mothers or mother type figures, because, it takes a village. And a lot of time, us aunties have to step in and, we need to step in and help out the moms. It's hard. Parenting is hard. Like I said, I don't have kids, but I've watched people, friends, family members in my age range parent, and parenting is very difficult. And I'm happy to be able to step in and help out the moms in my life, however I'm able to. All right, I'm gonna let them do their thing. How you doing with this music track? Let's burn it. Say everything. Hmm. Oh, let's do since Mother's Day is coming in real life. Between me and my siblings, I can spell. Processing the loss of mama and the love between me and my siblings. Yes. Say everything. And she's at level 2 now.
Langy.
Okay, can we release this? I haven't. Yeah, let's release this. I haven't done this in so long. I think her grandmother, my sim who married into this family line, I think her grandmother was the one who was into music production. This is a new save, so the genealogy has been broken, so I can't trace it all the way back to the beginning. And I made a huge mistake. I was having a problem with this save, and the DeepSeek, I put the last exception file in DeepSeek, and DeepSeek said, you've got like 1,500 ghosts in your file, and that can cause lag. So I deleted all the ghosts, forgetting that I hadn't come here and already sent Ruthie to the netherworld. So Ruthie does not show up as their parent. Their parent shows up as unknown. So I don't have her urn and all of that stuff, but I know who their mom was. Yeah, sure. RH2 can like wait before you do that. Oh, could you please take? Oh, okay. I did tell you to release the track. You can release the track, but then you need to take a shower. And Nyla bathed before she went to bed, which is good because she worked out and was not smelling very good. Okay, is it Orange birthday? Orange, I think today is your birthday. It is your birthday. Okay.
Yanifal, Sahibsa, ugh.
Are you overdue? Oh, you're overdue to age up. Dang it. Okay. I want to have a party for you though. I mean, we can do that, and then if he ages up spontaneously, I'll just cheat away the sad moodlet. Let's plan a social event. He's gonna have a birthday party. But yeah, Evie's gonna take up piano too. I think she already started practicing with piano. Yeah, I'm gonna lean into her being the musician.
Sawada Habimi, Froben. Lonkus.
Okay, we are starting a birthday party now. Do you want a birthday party or a pool party? It's kind of cool. Well, maybe it'll get warmer. Let's do birthday party. They can always jump in the pool as part of the birthday party. Our birthday sim is Orange the Second. He will be aging up to adult. And we're going to, wow, he really doesn't know anybody. Okay, well, I we don't need a caterer. Well, no, we do need a caterer. We need a caterer. We need a mixologist. We need an entertainer because we have a piano. We're gonna have the party here. We're gonna invite some people over. McDonnell-Moon. And let's see. Let's have Thorn invite his girlfriend. So let's invite her over to the current lot. Because maybe what we also can do is ask her to move in. And let's see, who else can we invite over? Oh, let's have Powerhouse come over. We're gonna stay here. Nyla, I should put in the acting group. Oh, she's not qualified yet. Okay, she needs to work on her acting skills. She just started in the, oh my goodness. You're tired. Please go to bed. Butler. Responsibilities. Assigned tasks. Go to sleep. Yes, go to sleep. I don't know who you're mourning. Where you at, Nyla? You going to the crypt? Oh, we actually got someone who's not a ghost. Do we have a birthday cake? Oh, we did hire a caterer. So if we don't have one, oh, we do have one. Let's put that. Gotta move, make sure it's in the center. And Orange, why don't you bring your mystical self over here and blow out the candles. It feels good to just sit back and relax. I actually had a pretty busy afternoon. So it feels good to just sit back and relax and hang out with you guys and play The Sims 4. Hey Nyla, wanna grab a drink?
Darfa.
Why can't I grab a drink? Happy birthday! We have a Why are you walking away from the bar? Orange aged up. He is now an adult. Come have a piece of cake in honor of your brother. Take a piece of birthday cake. Thorn, how about you and your workout friends? Oh, you need to get out of the pool if you're gonna do that. Go here together. Oh, this would be a great opportunity for Orange to begin a live stream. He can live stream his birthday. You can have a piece of cake. And all of you can also have a piece of cake. And that'll probably be it for the cake.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Those are some interesting tights you have on, dude. Can we order a drink now, please? We can't. Oh, God. Oh. How much is left of the cake? One piece. Okay.
What? Vadish.
We'll sing about summer break. Thank you, sister, for being here.
Swingle zib, swingle bazulorn.
What was read aura? Oh, let's grant your sister a sacred blessing.
Way aboard.
Oh, but toy skiba.
He's building his following for sure.
You're
He has 2,287 followers in total. Oh, I guess that touched her little soul. Oh, she has, that's poor quality. That's okay, it was her first one. Nyla, come on, Nyla. Here, how about you come and dance? And why don't you introduce yourself to your brother's girlfriend? Oh, why don't you take a selfie with her? And you, sir, need to get out of that pool and interact with your girlfriend. Come on, be a good host. You invited her over. Oh no, why is she sad?
Kibaya Mershal.
That's the I'm feeling sad dance.
Benchwi Kimaloo.
Let me see.
Sopweebs.
Oh,
Barawa.
Nice. Yeah, and hug her. And then actually introduce yourself respectfully. Mm-hmm.
Krez wrong zorb. Kuzip.
Fuba. Zabo. Sulji de Sulate.
Oh, I forgot he has a friend of the world aspiration. So he needs to introduce himself to 10 Sims. Okay.
Marble.
Zubul. Tuna.
And let's end the stream because your drone is dying. Is this? Oh, the cater. Why is my caterer over here out of uniform? That is very interesting. Oh, you have to go to the bathroom. Please go and do that. And then come and interact with your girlfriend. Actually, ask her if she wants to move in. Change relationship. Oh, become best friends. Yes, please, because they do have a strong friendship. Yeah, their romance bar is growing as well, but I like it when they have a strong friendship. You can introduce yourself to our caterer, who is doing everything but catering. Oh, she's going home. Okay, we'll take care of her. We'll work on our relationship with her later. Right now, we're having a birthday party. It's almost over, though. Oh, we already have gold. Get out. Okay. Nice.
Oh. Yips. Huh.
Do y'all see the resemblance? I really see the resemblance here
Gosh,
of Nyla and Ruthie. Nyla is truly Ruthie's child. So I don't think Nyla was adopted because she looks so much like Ruthie did when Ruthie was this age. She's just darker skinned. Yeah, and hot-headed.
McCleaver.
Arm. Arm. Serpino Finay.
Chunky, sir.
Aha.
Imbara.
Zatork.
Gold medal for the birthday party. Very nice.
Oh.
Let me save. And then, the second son can actually work out with his club mates who he had over. Thorn. I get Orange and Thorn mixed up. Yay! Oh, he went outside so they could do the best friends thing.
Aw.
That's cool.
Zarzu.
Oh, okay. We can go down to the talent showcase. Can we? We can't take anyone. Okay.
Blanu.
What I want is for him to invite her to move in. Ask to join household. She doesn't have any kids, so that would be very easy. She lives in a household with family. Well, I'm assuming they're her family. I honestly don't know.
Harf. Kizoi.
Guarma.
Maro.
I should really get going. Well, I mean, if you move in, you'd already be home.
Laksa. No.
Hey.
Arabay.
Buster Bood,
Ah.
Wafatun Rashim.
You gonna ask her to move in?
Oh, Demise. Lissarak. Some busy. Vips Wabitabe. Tharb Thenig.
Maybe. He's thought.
Wana Imba. Borf.
Shrangi.
Thought better of it. Hang on. Here we go. Ask to join house. Oh, man. She already left. Okay. Put your bike away. We can always invite her over later to do something like that. Now, who was it who had the cooking aspirations? That you? That was Nyla. And you've been leaving laundry all over God's creation. Is this laundry? No, this is trash. Ma'am, nobody told you to walk in there without knocking. Your brother was in there first. Put the laundry away, and while you're in here, take a shower. Girl, there are 2 other bathrooms in this house. 3 other bathrooms. There was no reason to walk into that one. Okay, Nyla, where are you? You were going to work on your cooking skill. And how convenient. You have just finished washing your hands. Okay, what's in the fridge? Not that much. Come on, Nyla. Let's get you building up your cooking skill. You need to work on your acting skill as well. Let's have you make a garden salad. And let's also have you make a fruit salad. And then when you're done with those, I would like for you to write in your journal. Wow, Orange is taking out the trash. Lazy Sims usually don't do housework, so he may be turning over a new leaf. I'm sorry. Where is Orange and what did you do with him? He's going around cleaning stuff up. I guess aging up has brought him a new attitude. It would be nice if at some point the neat trait came up to replace the lazy trait. Here, Evie, why don't you join your sister's cooking?
Swibba, Clark?
Can you join cooking? I don't know if you can join the cooking. Yep, here we go. Introduce yourself to them. Since you have a friend of the world aspiration, and you're actually well on your way to finishing the first level, because you've introduced yourself to 5 Sims. You need 10. Why is Nyla calling you from over in the kitchen? We won't be doing that. Hey Serena, how's it going? I hope you're having a good week. Happy hump day. I'm just here enjoying some time with the household. I haven't played in a while. You know, we can put the cake away. And we can put the salad away. And since you're standing here, you can clean the counter. And then join your sister as she makes a fruit salad. So we just finished the birthday party. Orange the second is an adult now. He aged up from young adult to adult. I'm okay, really tired. Mom wasn't well on Sunday, and so I had a rough few days, which has been good yesterday and even better today. Just had solids again without problem, but exhausted. I'm so sorry. I'm glad that she's on the mend, though. But I'm so sorry it's been rough for the both of you. I hope that you all can start getting some rest. That's really important. And I hope that you're able to get some much needed support from like your caregivers group and stuff, because I know what you're doing is very challenging. And it's always good to have, at the very least, moral support with what you're doing. Let's see, today is Friday. Did you do your homework? You did. My face is a mess. I can't go anywhere looking like this. What can I do? It's fine. Don't overreact. I would listen to your brother. You look fine. I don't tell them Jack. But I appreciate their messages. Hey, whatever works best for you. Whatever works best for you. That actually reminds me of something that's coming up in a podcast episode about choosing who's at your table, making a conscious decision about who has a seat at your table. Oh goodness, sir, send your people home. It is midnight. And so in the podcast episode, I talk about the delicate nature of sometimes choosing who to extend a seat at the table, who to rescind their seat. Sometimes relationships change and you have to rescind someone's seat at your table. But yeah, my next LinkedIn newsletter is about that. Okay, it was supposed to go out this morning, but I was too tired. I look forward to reading that. Okay, Evie, you should probably eat and sleep. I think both of those things would be very good for you to do. Nyla, your needs are looking pretty much okay. Oh, I said I want you to work on your acting skill. So let's practice acting. Yeah, because right now you don't have any acting skill, and you're going to need that. In the acting career, okay, so Evie now has the blues grief type. It's hilarious that they have an ad sidebar now. Is that you or Twitch? That is Twitch. That's not me. I think it's Twitch's way of trying to get more ad revenue without interrupting streams as much, because, you know, people don't like when you interrupt their streams for ads. Yeah, I started seeing that a few months ago myself. Hey, you can eat. We can leave the laundry for now. I know you don't leave your clothes around. That's actually your brother, his lazy self. You know what, sir? I'm gonna need you to go around and pick up the clothing piles that you have been decorating the property with. Oh, never mind. The butler got it. It's oogly, and you don't get a cut, I bet. I honestly don't know how it works. I know that the cut that I get from the ads that like take over the whole screen is minuscule. So really, it's like a couple of cents, I think, last time I checked. A couple of cents per ad. So it takes a long time for it to even add up to anything. You know what? Y'all don't have any small kitchen appliances. Let's fix that. I mean, you have this big, beautiful kitchen. You might as well have some appliances. So let's add another counter. And let's see, I think a microwave, a pressure cooker. Actually, let's put the pressure cooker over here. Do y'all want a waffle maker? I think a waffle maker would be good. So let's also get a waffle maker. And a mixer. There's your mixer. I know I've gone past it. Here we go. Stand mixer. Okay. Now you all have You can actually have an island in here. I think that would be cool. Let's add an island. I'll have to look into it, looking to return even as just a chat stream now that I got the new Mac Mini. Yay! Which I'm loving. Oh, awesome. Yeah, you've been saying that you needed a new computer for some time now. I'm glad you were able to get that. I actually looked at the Mac Mini when I was looking to replace my computer a few years back, and I decided on the iMac instead, just because what I would have wanted out of a Mac Mini, I was able to get in the iMac for, I think, about the same price, but I would have had to also buy the monitor because doing web development, it's helpful for me to have two monitors. So in the end, it was better for me to get the iMac, but the Mac Mini is definitely something that I would consider. I did take a long, hard look at it. Okay, so we've got an island here. We do not have stools. Do I want to put stools around the whole thing? Why not? Why not? There we go. So we have a bar, an island, and a big old dinner table. With only, what, 4 Sims who live here? But when they actually start meeting more people, they can have parties. You know what? Evie should have friends over since it's summer break. She should have friends over for a pool party. I have 2 monitors already, so the Mac Mini was a no-brainer. Yes. Yes, and I had a Bluetooth keyboard and trackpad, so I didn't need any peripherals. I feel like it was just the perfect time. Yes. I love it when the timing just aligns perfectly and you can get exactly what you need. Okay, Evie, I understand that you like hanging out, but if you want to have a pool party today, you should probably get some sleep. Since it's 3 in the morning. Nyla, what are you doing? Oh, you're working on your acting skill.
Ni Wanush.
So you're still level 1? You've gotten pretty far. Yeah, you've gotten pretty far in level 1, though. Now go get yourself something to eat. Well, actually, you know what? You can just go to sleep. We'll have you cry it out. Oh, you haven't been to the ocean. Okay, we need to take a trip. We need to take a trip to the ocean. Maybe we'll do that instead of having a pool party. We'll go to the beach for the day. We can fly to Sulani. We could fly to Tartosa. We could actually take a vacation to Tartosa. That might not be a bad idea. Because y'all have been through a lot. You've lost your parent and your aunt. You know, and it's just the 4 of you now. The 4 of you and your butler. I was a little worried about it having less ports since I have a lot of peripherals, but switching one monitor to HDMI didn't change anything and allowed me to have my 2 major hubs set up. Oh, great. How's your agent team? My agent team is doing marvelous. I haven't given them personalities, so there is no infighting. They've been doing a marvelous job at helping me prepare, posts and scripts for my podcast and all of that stuff. And actually, I really like how much more polished my podcast episodes sound now that I'm using scripts. It's something that I had resisted doing before because I was concerned that it would sound kind of stilted. But I found that I actually can do a much better job of staying on topic and keeping my thoughts organized if I go from, at the very least, an outline, but really if I go from a script. And I find that the episodes flow much more smoothly. Now, I really like how they're sounding, and I'm able to get my points across in a much better way than when I was pretty much just speaking off the cuff. I still think speaking off the cuff is important to be able to do. But for the podcast, since I'm trying to convey a message in a relatively short amount of time, like 10 to 15 minutes, going from a script helps me to do that. And I can actually review it before I record it, and I'm much less likely to listen to it later and go, oh my goodness, I forgot to include this, that, or the other thing. So using my AI agent team has been very helpful. For that, sir, you need to be properly sleeping, not napping. Please put on pajamas and get inside of your bed, all the way inside your bed. Not just stretched out on top of it. Oh, he's taking his time. Okay. Did you get my upgrades to the Elegant Living Planner? I did. I just haven't downloaded them yet. But yes, thank you so much for that. I've been loving your post shifts. The LinkedIn posts, yeah, thank you. Thank you. I've been trying to be more um let's see, more present on LinkedIn, but also not post just for the sake of posting. I do want to do regular posts, of course, in the hopes that I'm able to pick up either more freelance clients or pick up potential employers that I would want to work for. But just, I guess, in some way, I'm building a brand as a web developer, and coming up with specific threads to follow as I make posts on LinkedIn has been is part of that. And at least for now, it feels like something that's sustainable. It doesn't feel overwhelming. Okay, why are we not speeding through the sleeping? Oh, probably because the butler is up. Where is she? Oh, here she is. I totally forgot about these plants. I need somebody to become the family gardener. They come across as self-embodied and assertive in the right way. Great, thank you. Yeah, I'm glad that that's coming out. Exactly, been trying to let people know that we're all personal brands, even employees are. Yes. Yes, if you have anything at all to do with social media, then you are a personal brand. Even if you're not on social media, if you're dealing with the public in any way, because you could be the type of person who doesn't deal with social media at all, but you're still interacting with the public in some form or fashion. And you have influence in that way, for better or worse. So it's good to figure out what kind of influence you want to have. I was able to tell my agent team, this is the kind of tone that I want in my posts. And here's an example. If you look at this post that I did in this place, this is the kind of tone that I want to portray. And the tones are slightly different between like my Patreon or my LinkedIn or my podcast. Those are three very different platforms and three very different sides of my personality that I have coming out on each of those platforms. And it was nice to even just think about that stuff, because up until I started using the agent team, I didn't really think about things like what tone do I want for each different social media site. Um, but just sitting with that and defining it, I found to be very meaningful because it's helping me decide how I want to use each platform. And it doesn't feel so much like I'm shooting in the dark. I have a specific goal for each platform, or even if it's not a specific goal, I have a specific direction that I want each platform to go into. And actually thinking about that and putting that to words has been very important to me because I feel like I'm focusing my energy in a way that's meaningful for me rather than just like spreading my energy too thin or throwing whatever I can think of wherever I can aim at. And that's how social media gets overwhelming for me. Right now, the insurance industry here is shook because a leading insurance company, one of their top agents, and his whole team just defected to their rival. Oh, that's the power of a personal brand. Oh my gosh. Wow. Well, somebody is learning something from that. Oh my goodness. One of their top agents took his whole team with him. Good grief. That says a lot about the team that they left. I'm wondering what lessons corporate leadership is going to take away from that. Because a lot of times, corporate leadership loves to act clueless and they're like, we have no idea why people do this, that, or the other thing. When people have been telling them all along, this is what we want, this is what we need. And they're like, no, we can't do that. No, we won't do that. Girl, they took out a whole page ad and signed all their name. Ooh, child. Messy. Oh my goodness. Did they say why they were leaving? Or did they just say they were leaving? Oh my goodness. That is funny. I I I love it when stuff like that happens. It's just like, okay, underneath all of the corporate polish and everything, we're all the same. We're all just human beings trying to get what we feel is rightfully ours and sometimes get back at people. We are delighted to announce, oh, wait, was just we welcome this new chapter with rival name. Oh my God. But to take out an ad in the paper when they know that Trinis love that kind of drama. Oh my God. mm, 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 mm. That, wow. Wow. They must be super confident in their abilities to not be concerned about that coming back to haunt them at some time in the future. I hope that things go well for them at this new place because if things don't, that's gonna be pretty embarrassing. Trini LinkedIn was popping off Bacchanal. I know. I know. Oh man, I can only imagine. Holy cow. Mm-mm-mm. Hilarious. It's not every day that people get to see that kind of thing. But I really hope that they thrive where they are because that can be a career limiting move. That one of the things that I learned from listening to other people, not from my own experience, but from listening to other people and from watching other people is you got to be really careful how you leave a place because sometimes you have to go back. And if you burn your bridges on the way out, you're going to be SOL at some point in time later. So I try not to do that. Well, best wishes to them. Why are these used? I guess they didn't put them away in time. Sweetheart, you are moping around here like crazy. You need to go get yourself some grief counseling. It seems like it takes a long time for Sims to work through their grief.
Yeah, I
And I guess it's realistic,
don't
honestly. I was
Roy.
talking to one of my mental health practitioners just a couple of days ago, and I was telling her how this past March was 9 years since my dad died. And it honestly doesn't feel like 9 years. Yeah, I was very surprised when I did the math. I'm like, oh my God. Yeah, because he died in March of 2017. And I'm like, okay, yeah, it's been almost a decade now. It's been 9 years. And I was telling her how I've been finding new layers to my grief. And she said, yeah, she said that's normal. Grief is different for different people and with different situations. Like the grieving process when it comes to my dad has been very different from the grieving process as it pertains to my mom, because they were two very different people and my relationships with them were both very different. My relationships with both of them was complicated. So it makes sense that the grieving has also been complicated, because their company was like a boutique luxury insurance company. Oh, and they went to a larger, more populous one, but not as big, I think, in holdings. But they obviously have been given a big incentive ladder. And if he has his whole team, that's a lot of loyalty. Yeah.
Fun.
It says a lot of good things about him as a leader. And he's taken a lot of clients, I'm sure, because clients care more about their agent than the company a lot of time. That's right. I'm totally shocked by the maths all the time. Dad is 10 years now. Yeah, it's weird how fast, but also slow, but also fast time goes. Like, while I was out here, been out here living my life and, dealing with whatever, 9 years has gone by since my dad died. And every so often I have to check the math. I'm like, okay, it's been more than 3 years since my mom died, because my mom died in October of 2022. So it's been 3.5 years since mom has died. And even that, I'm like, has it really been that long? But I think it also shows too how well I've been dealing with grief, that it doesn't feel like I've been counting every single day and every single second. Yeah, I've had hard times in various ways, but I've continued with my life, and that's very important, because depending on who you lose, it can be very easy to lose yourself in the grieving process, and lose sight of the stuff that brings you joy and the stuff that makes you who you are. So I'm grateful that I've been able to go on and continue living my life and do things like this. Oh, we were going to take a family vacation. Okay, I think we should take a family vacation. Orange, you being the oldest, I think it would be a good idea for you to plan it. Do you ever talk to them? Talk to who? We're not going to plan a getaway. We're taking a vacation. Yes, just the family. Do I ever talk to my parents? Once in a blue moon, I do. Not not very often.
Jorg?
But there were some times, like a year ago when I was working through some other stuff, that I did talk to them a couple of times. And once in a while, I'll have a dream. I'll dream about them. I actually had a dream about them. I think it was about a week ago. I had a dream about them. And I was talking with that to a psychiatrist as well. And the psychiatrist was saying, yeah, that's how our brains process those kinds of things. And it's totally normal. I'm like, okay, cool, cool, cool. As long as you don't think I am losing my marbles, then I embrace it. Wait, do I really want to go to Tartosa? Are there enough bedroom? Two bath. Yeah, the girls can have one room and the guys can have the other room. It'll work. Oh, the dreams are weird. The dreams are very weird. Very, very weird. Like it's interesting that, I'll wake up from the dream, like the last one that I had, it was a really strange one, but I didn't wake up like distraught or anything like that. I woke up like, oh my God, that was weird. And my psychiatrist said, it's good that I didn't wake up distraught. So it shows that I'm in a healthy place and, I'm processing those things. Same. Okay, that's good. Do you ever talk to your dad? All right, so we are going on our family vacation to, oh my goodness, I've been streaming for an hour. It's time for a stretch break. Let's stretch. Everybody stretch. Oh, stretching is good. We appreciate stretching. Twist to the right. Oh. And twist to the left. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, that was much needed. Yeah, I do. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, do you find it helpful at all? Do you feel like he's actually out there somewhere listening? Some people do feel that, they'll say things like they feel their mom or their dad or, whoever it was they lost, their grandparent or their sibling, looking down at them or guiding them, sending them messages and stuff. All right, let's assign some beds. We're going to give the girls this room. And we're going to give the guys this room. Let's auto light all of the lights. And it is 2:30. Let's all go to the beach. Oh, you all have bikes in your inventory. I think all of you have bikes. Evie, do you have a bike? Evie said, forget the beach. I'm gonna. Evie doesn't have a bike, but Evie said, forget the beach. I'm going to put something on the grill. I share things or thank him when I do something tech or car related that I learned from him, or I know he would have appreciated, enjoyed. And when I'm worn out from mom, I ask him to help a little. Oh, I'm woo-woo. I believe they're all invitations. Dimension bleed. Okay. All right. Yeah, everybody's journey with that is very different. And I think it's good when people are able to find a path that works for them rather than trying to prescribe to, like, well, this person says that you have to grieve like this, and well, grief is supposed to look like that. Wait, their butler came with them? Oh, that's nice. The butler doesn't have a bed though. Okay, we're gonna have to do something about that. That's not right. The butler needs a place to sleep too. And I know just the spot. Oh, come on, game. I really hope you're just thinking and you're not going to crash on me. Now that butler shouldn't have time to sleep. Keep them focused. No, no, we believe in being humane employers, and we make sure that our staff is properly taken care of. You're a bad influence. Oh goodness. Okay, let's turn this library up here. Game, if you please. Stop trying to give me a coronary and just run the way you're supposed to. I do not like the blue spinny thing of thinking. Thank you. Okay, we are going to turn this study into a bedroom. Just put that there and so this is a tight space, but that's okay. Well, that's a cute little. Okay, hang on. How am I going to do this? Let's go into the bedrooms and let's grab a single bed, but a nice one. And I want a nightstand or end table. Oh, I can just copy one of these. Oh, okay. Instead of this lamp, I'm going to use the one from the other bedroom. I'll leave the bookcase. Okay. And I think... Well, if I'm going to leave the bookcase there, I can put the dresser... I can put a dresser by the door. Oh, that's weird. I thought there was a dresser in here. I might have deleted it by accident. I know a dresser I can use. That one's kind of worn, but you know what? Wait, I just saw, yeah, let's use this one. Put one of those there, and I probably deleted this one by accident. There. And let's grab a mirror. And I think an easy chair as well. So if they want, they can sit in their room and read or whatever. Got a mirror. Do we have a mirror in here? Oh, we do. We have a wall mirror in that one. I like that dresser. A plant would be nice for a little ambiance. And, oh, suntan lotion or sunscreen. Definitely need sunscreen. And I want towels. Here, okay. Oops. Somehow or another, I seem to have also accidentally deleted the rug. Oh yeah, and I wanted an easy chair. So they have a place to relax. Is there anything that's particularly strikes my... Oh, I've always liked this chair. Always liked that one. Okay. Now we're all set. We've got ads coming in about 45 seconds. So take a stretch break if you need to. Grab something to eat or drink. And I will see you on the other side of the ad. Let me save. I don't want all of that hard work to go to waste if the game crashes. Oh. Let's see, I think today I'm gonna stream for about 2.5 hours. I'm a little bit tired, but I don't have to cook dinner today. Yesterday was my day to cook, so today I can chill. I did a lot of housework yesterday, actually. A lot of house cleaning. And I still have more I want to do. Alright, Nyla, how about you relax in the hot tub on your live stream?
Yibsy. Fadish.
Oh, I guess you finished eating.
Whitney Axum.
It would be a good idea for you to put that food away so it won't go bad.
Watha tub balafoy.
Ah.
I don't think Evie has a drone.
Shimagra.
No, she doesn't.
Flurry.
Ah.
Masplina. Murno Justinaya.
Well,
Grenea.
let's make sure that we keep your fame up.
Zombis Shishubi.
It's Orange. Orange is napping. Sir, you're gonna get sunburned. Can you put on some sunburn protection? He's even snoring. Oh my god. Poor thing. He needed this vacation, I guess. I guess he can't do it because he's sleeping. You are also tired. How about you take a nap and then maybe y'all can go out tonight? There is a lounge. Now, lounges don't tend to be that interesting. There's not that much going on in them. It's a lounge, not a nightclub. You know, I wonder if I can change the lounge so that by day it's a lounge and then by night it's a nightclub. Because ever since we got the royalty and legacy pack, we've had this ability, I think they call them back rooms, and you can have a lot that during the day it serves one purpose and then at night it serves a different purpose. I think I'd like to do that with the lounge here in Tartosa. Because right now there's no nightclub. Just saw your vibe coding post about word processing. I'm doing one for my budgeting and income management. I've had so many limitations with programs I like because of working in multi-currencies and how I bucket things. So slowly been building this to be mine. Okay. I needed the Mac Mini to arrive to start testing it. I haven't had a chance yet, but it's coming along. I'm excited. Oh, that sounds great. That sounds really good. There's nothing like having a tool that really works for you. Right, dear, you ran the battery out in your drone. That's okay. You can just let it charge a bit.
Safoya Mustiche.
Evie, what are you doing?
Prita.
Are you working on debate?
Bivos Omiva.
She's working on debate.
In
I mean, if anything, you know what? Maybe you can work on singing.
Shippy Oragaba.
Yes, practice singing, please. You are the music lover. Now, this is painful. Painful to the ears. So we're going to leave you alone while you do this. Yeah, okay. Here, why don't you introduce yourself to this gentleman here? Do a funny introduction. What is his sexual orientation? Oh, he's interested in women. Okay.
Spino? Yeah, Fruz.
Yeah, he can work on being friends. Oh, he's only got 3 more introductions to make to finish this first level. To Friend of the World.
Ah, Turinga.
I'm gonna ask Damien a little bit about himself.
Yaga. Huh?
My Grix.
Compliment his outfit, though I think he'd be pretty warm
Bobby Frenoy. Ibani.
wearing a sweater in this warm weather. But, you know, whatever floats your boat. Yeah, it's almost 7 p.m. He's getting hungry. I want them to go to the lounge they're gonna need to change their clothes though. You know what? Let's save and go to manage worlds. I want to see what it takes to turn a lot into the type of lot where it serves one purpose during the day and another purpose at night. So I want to see if if it's super involved, then I'll do it off stream. But if it's not all that involved, then I can just do it now. And then they'll have a nightclub to go to. Because nightclubs tend to be a lot more, I guess, jumping. You know, there's a lot more people show up at the nightclub lots than at the lounge lots. Stretch break, imposter check. Yes, yes. Okay, Nightbot, thank you so much. Welcome back from the ads. So glad you are here. I'm just going into manage worlds. My family is taking a vacation for 2 days in Tartosa, and I'm wanting to turn the lounge that's in Tartosa into a lot that is the lounge during the day, but a nightclub at night. Probably downstairs, if I can create a downstairs. Alrighty. Or I can use the upstairs roof deck, but they would need somewhere to go when it's raining as well. So that's cool, having one lot serve 2 purposes. Yeah, we didn't have that ability until Royalty and Legacy came out, and I haven't done it with any lots yet, and I haven't yet played on the lot that's in Ondarion. That's that way. I think that lot during the day it's library, and at night it's a nightclub. But I've seen other people play in it, and it's really, really cool. So I want to see if it takes a lot to do that for this particular lot, and if not, I'm just going to do it real quick so that they can go out to a nightclub tonight, their first night in Tartosa. I'm assuming it's a lot trait that you have to set, kind of like with or the lot. I'm assuming it's a lot type that you have to set, like if you're turning a residential lot into residential rentals. But I don't know yet because I've not done that before, so I'm excited. Okie dokie, let's see. So this is a lot. This is a pretty big lot. I didn't realize how big it is. Okay. Oh, I didn't even know there was this room here. So there's an inside. Okay. And then this is the wedding dance floor. 2 hot tubs. I don't come to this lot very often. But I need to start using this lot more. This would actually be a great wedding venue. And I don't think there's a basement. There isn't. Okay. All right. So let's see. We have lounge, back room. Oh, okay. A hidden nightclub inside a day venue. A back room can function as a library, a gym, or a museum during daytime. Okay, but not a lounge. Okay. But when the sun sets, all visitors will look to get a nice beverage and dance the night away. All right, so I can't turn this into a back room because it is not a library, a gym, or a museum. However, I can put nightclub stuff here. Let's see for lounge. When you don't want to sit at the bar, don't want a wild night at the club, come to the lounge for good conversation and tasty beverages. Yeah, see, lounges tend to be slower action-wise. If you use Chrome, they started download 4 gig stealth AI programs on people's HD. There's instructions on how to block it online. I don't like Chrome, and now I have another reason to not like Chrome. Okay, so you have the bar type, and then the nightclub is the most active type. Okay. All right. So since this is a lounge, I cannot turn it into a back room. Shucks. Well, that just means that at some point I need to build, because there is an empty lot here in Tartosa. Oh, I know what I can do. Yeah, that is wild. That is definitely wild. I need to make sure that they're not doing it on my Mac, because I do have Chrome installed, because there's some things that only work well with Chrome. I hardly ever use it. But hey, as long as it's installed, that means it's updating. And if it's updating, that means it can download stuff on my machine. And I don't appreciate that. Okay. There is a lot here. Right now, it's a residential lot. However, I have a couple of library builds in my library. And I could very easily place one of those on that lot and turn it into a back room so that there's a nightclub. I think that's what I'm going to do. I saw it last night and thought it was just disinformation at first, but researched and it was legit. So I followed the steps to block it as it hadn't installed anything on mine yet. Yeah, that's smart. That is smart. I'm going to put okay, I have articles coming up from trusted sources. So I wanted to make sure to put that into one of my browser tabs so that I remember when I get off stream and I can go ahead and do the same thing that you did, because that is not cool. All right, let's see what size lot this is. This is a 30 by 30 lot. And I would like to see, so let's see, what did it say? It could be a museum, a library, or something else. Residential, back room. A library, a gym, or museum. Okay. Since there's no library in Tartosa, I think I would like to put a library because I like books. And a lot of times my Sims like what I like. Okay, we're looking for lots. The lot type is library. And custom content can be included. Alrighty, let's see here. Oh, this is cute. Cute version of Willow Creek Archive. And then I can always add like a basement or something to be the nightclub area. See, this looks a little bit too much. Oh, I had created a library. Oh, hang on. This is a Tartosa themed library that I made. Oh, that's perfect. And then I should be able, okay, lot change. And I should be able to create a basement on that lot. They basically hid it under a set of developer tool settings, knowing the average end user never goes in there. I'm guessing it actual developers who saw it and rang the alarm. That's funny because I'm pretty sure Chrome is killing my PC. I've been having so many issues lately, and it's only when I open Chrome. Okay. I need to move on. The simplicity of it always has me holding on. Yeah, I used Chrome for a long time. I really liked the ability of having different profiles on it. And like you said, it's a really clean interface. But at the time when I stopped using Chrome, it was because, and this was maybe like 4 years ago. At the time, there were a lot of security issues with Chrome, with Google's doing, or is it Google? Yeah, Google Chrome, with Google's doing things like this. Um, so there was a lot of that. That might have been 5 years ago now. There was a lot of this kind of stuff going on, and so I moved away from Chrome, and now I use Firefox as my primary browser. But it's always good to keep an eye on these companies because, as they say, if something is free to use, then you are the product. And it's the same thing with social media. If you use a social media platform, if you don't have to pay to access the social media platform, it's because you're being sold rather than the platform being sold to you. So your data is being collected and sold, which, there's only so much you can do if you actually want to be connected to the wider world. So it's one of those things where you weigh the pros and cons. And sometimes with certain platforms, it gets to the point where the cons outweigh the pros, and you basically have to pack up your stuff and leave. And that's what some people are doing with Chrome. I rarely open Chrome, which is why I think the package didn't download on mine. Yeah, same. But I need it sometimes because JavaScript doesn't run reliably on Safari all the time. I love Firefox too. People always mock me for that, and I haven't figured out why. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't heard people mock me for using Firefox. I mean, it's not something I necessarily talk about, but I don't know. I don't know why people would mock anyone for using Firefox. It's never given me trouble. Maybe it's the old school Mozilla Netscape Navigator still in me. Yes. Oh my goodness. I remember those days fondly. Yeah, I think, okay, what are we going to do? We're going to do, okay, we'll put it down as a library first. And then I've got to see if it's just a matter of changing it to back room or if there's something more involved I have to do. That's so scary but so real. If you aren't paying for it, you're being sold. Yeah, because these companies are not giving away stuff for free. I mean, think about it. A social media platform, you need servers to run it on, you need to pay people to maintain the software, to update the software, you need moderators. If you're going to do a decent job anyway of it, you need moderators. So where do they get the money from? They get it from people selling ad revenue. As much as we hate seeing ads on our social media, that they have to get the money from somewhere. So they get it from ad revenue, and they also get it from selling your data. So yeah, it would be nice if, this stuff was just free, but that's not how the world works. Okay, so if I change this into a back room, I need now nightclub type stuff. Okay, so we already have the library stuff. It's already set up as a library. The nightclub is going to be downstairs. So in order to do that, let's create a basement. And we're gonna just, no, that's not what I want to do. This is what I want to do. To get rid of that lump. All right, remove ceiling. Okay, do we have enough space for stairs? I hope. Let's find out. Yes, we do. Just barely. Just barely. That's good enough for me. Okay, and then the other thing we're going to need is an actual basement under the building. So let's just... No, that's not what I wanted to do. This is what I wanted to do. I actually need to turn the grid on. That's not... Okay, I'm gonna have to extend the other side. Thank you. Let's go down. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. I think I can remove this. So this I had put in because it was a workaround for not being able to get skill books. Oh, this can be smaller. Because really all I need is like a dance floor and... Where's the floor? All I really need is a dance floor and a bathroom. Conflicting block clusters. Okay. All right. I see what happened. All right. Let's just get rid of this wall and see if I can... Right. And no, doesn't like that either. Oh. Hang on. Now, I need you to cooperate with me. Can we get rid of this wall? We can. Okay, that connects without a problem. That connected. All right, there's my floor. That's what I was looking for. I don't know how that happened before, but... Okay. So we need a door, of course. And then I'm gonna add a bathroom. Oh, that's cute. Do I want to mix styles? Why not? Oh, that's too... No, that's too wide. That is too wide. That, however, is perfect. I want a restroom. Then all of this here will be the nightclub area. Oh, I'd like to add a bar too. Can I pull this out some more? I know I was having some problems with the landscaping upstairs. Okay, good. It didn't negatively affect it. Awesome. All right. So now I need a wall so that we can not have people fall into the hole. Hey, stop that. Thank you very much. We now have a wall. And what is this clipping from in here? Oh, the toy box. Okay, that's better. I would also like to carry the flagstones down. And just for completeness sake, we'll do it around the outside too. Because I don't know, I'm really picky and I hate to see unfinished drywall as the outside of a basement. I just do not like it. Should we carry the same flooring downstairs? No, actually. I think we're gonna have a wood floor, but before I do that... Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Before I do that, I want to add a door. And how many stalls? I have to make it a little bigger if I'm going to have 3 stalls, which is fine. Let's make this just a little bit longer. And this way, 3 sinks can go along here, and then we can put 3 stalls. And I know that we got stalls with like university and businesses and hobbies, but I like to build, yeah, this one. I like to build stalls just because you can fit more of them into a smaller space than if you use the actual stalls that came with businesses and hobbies and stuff. So here we can actually fit 3 toilets, where if I was using the pre-made stalls, I'd probably only be able to fit 1 in a room this size. I would have to make it a lot larger if I wanted to fit 3 actual pre-made stalls in here. It doesn't have to be expensive, but I would like them to be reasonably reliable so they're not always breaking. And again, they are public toilets, so they would be likely to break fairly often because people be peopling. And when people, bad things happen far too often. Okay, here's a stall, for example, that came with high school years, and see how big it is? You'd only be able to fit 1 in this room. If you fit 2, you wouldn't have space for a sink. This makes a lot more sense. All right, each stall needs a door. Let's grab a simple door for each one. We need tile floors. Oh, let's stick with the same color as the door rather than going with blue. We've got ads coming in about a minute, so let's sit tight, please. And, if you need to, that would be a perfect time to get up and take a stretch and grab something to eat or to drink. And I'll see you on the other side of the ads. We're going to do patterned plaster. Okay, sinks would be most excellent for washing the hands is necessary. We're just going to use these basin ones from high school years. That actually makes a lot of sense. And we need 3 mirrors, 1 for each sink. Do we have room to fit the wall mirror? This one. Oh, that will fit. Okay, great. So I'll use these. And of course, we need lights. People need to see where they are going. How about wall lights? I've actually grown particularly fond of these light box wall features. So each of the stalls will have a light. And then out here, I guess we'll do a ceiling light. That is super bright because there's not a lot of space since the mirrors are so large. But I'm going to change. Let's make this a warmer light and dim it just a bit. No, it's a nightclub lights. No, I think that's a little bit too dim. That's better. Okay, and now for the floor, we're gonna do, I had thought about bringing down the same tile from upstairs, but I like the idea of wood floors better. This is a nightclub after all. You know what? I need to make sure nightclub stuff will fit in here. Backroom items. Okay, we need a dance floor. Okay. We need a dance floor, a DJ booth. Actually, those are the main things. A dance floor and a DJ booth. And maybe a couple of seats. You know, when you dance your booty off. You have someone to rest and regrow your, somewhere to rest and regrow your booty. So, how about, let's put a dance floor there. Oh, we can pick different colors. I forgot about you. Ooh. Let's do that one. I don't think I've ever used the orange one before. A bar would also be nice. I may need to make this a little bit bigger. Okay, is there space for this? There is. Okay. So we'll put the DJ booth there. And slide this over. Yeah, I can slide that over one. Actually, I can slide it over and back. I don't think I'm going to do that. Yeah, I like that better. So now you have space on 3 sides. I said I wanted a bar. Shine bar. I have never used this. This is the bar that came with the luxury party pack. And I think now would be a good time to use it. So we have our bar. And we now need seats. Let's put a couple of stools up to the bar. No, not that one. Not that one. Put those up to the bar. A trash can would be a very good idea. I gotta make sure I have one on the lot too. Stick a trash can in this corner. Do we have a trash can on this lot? Trash can, a dumpster or something? Kind of? Okay, let's put a dumpster out back. Oh no, over on the side. We'll put a dumpster. Hello, where's the dumpsters? I just see the regular trash cans. Okay, where are the dumpsters? Let's look in appliances. Welcome back from the ads. So glad you're hanging out. Thank you so much. I really enjoy having you here. I'm currently building a back room. So for those who may not know, a back room is a new lot type that we got with the Royalty and Legacy pack. So with the back room, a lot has two different uses. During the day, it's either a gym, a museum, or a library. And at night, it's a nightclub. So I have this little library build. My Sims are currently vacationing in Tartosa. And I had this little library build that I had specifically made for Tartosa. But my Sims are all relatively young, and I want them to be able to go out to a nightclub without leaving Tartosa. So I'm turning this little library build into a back room. And that's involved creating a nightclub downstairs. All right, so I've got my nightclub stuff here. Let's put a couple of love seats in. Then I've got to do the walls and the floor and add a little bit of lighting. So right now the only lighting we have is in the bathroom. And that just will not do. I like using these for nightclubs. Put one there and one here. And just for good measure, we'll stick another one for here. It's tight, but that's the idea. The idea for this space is that it's a small nightclub, so it's pretty intimate. And now for the wood floors, probably the ones from City Living, because those are nice and shiny. Where are they anyway? That also looks good. That one looks good. No, I specifically want the basketball flooring. City Living. That's weird. Here it is. If it was a snake, it would have bit me. This one. So we have our wood floors. Actually, I think I'd like darker floors so that the dance floor stands out. Maybe not that dark. Okay. Yeah. And then for the walls, let's see, what would we put on nightclub walls? I think I'd want them to be kind of dark as well. Oh, well, I mean, I actually like that a lot. Okay, now we need bar stuff, bar decoration type stuff. And I know just the things. Nope, that's not it. I want wall decorations. are you? I know you're in here somewhere. Probably in my favorites. Here you are. I knew you were around here somewhere. That goes there. I think some wall mirrors would be a great addition to the nightclub vibe. And I think they should go on this wall. That, no, I want the whole length of the dance floor, actually, or beyond. So we'll do 2 sets of 3. Yes. Okay. And maybe we can squeeze in a couple of plants. Just for, you know, for environmental purposes. Is that too big? I mean, it could be too big. It could be just right. I'm going to make it just right. That can go there. And, I think we've got a couple more larger floor plants that I can add. Is this one of the big ones? I don't think so. Not, it's kind of big. That'll work though. Let's just hope that no one falls into it. You know how people can get in clubs sometimes. Maybe we can add... Do we want to add a TV screen? Some bars have TV screens. There was something... Oh, lights. Let's put wall lights in. Just a couple of wall lights. I think probably... No, I want some decorative ones. I was going to put the simple ones that I put in the bathroom in here, but let's put something a little more decorative. Oh, like that. So these are from high school years, but they fit the vibe, so. There and here. That's nice. Okay, let's see. What am I forgetting? We have our bar. We have our DJ stuff. We have our restroom. Oh, where's my paper towel dispenser? I forgot that I have that. That came with Get to Work, I believe. Oh, I can put toilet roll dispensers too. I mean, the Sims don't use them, but they add a touch of realism. There, one there, and one here. I could put the more industrial type one that came with Get to Work, but I don't know. I like the smaller ones. I like how they work better. Get to Work. Thank you very much. Okay. Towel dispenser. Is that kind of high? That's kind of high. I hate when I wash my hands and water rolls down my sleeve. And let's put a sanitizer station outside the bathroom. Because, you know, sometimes people want that extra bit of cleanliness. Okay, I think it'll do it. Can I find like a decoration or something to go on the wall? City Living usually has some pretty nice wall stuff. No, all of this is too big. That's not, what's that? That is gigantic. Oh, look for a picture or something to go on the wall. Well, some of these are big, some of these are small, but oh, this actually matches the color scheme. Put that there. I don't want to add too much stuff. Okay. And get together. There's one I'm looking for. Yes, this. DJ Sewell. Right behind the DJ booth. Okay, I believe... Oh, we need an outdoor light. We're here. Yes. Put that down just a bit. Okay. So now we've got an outdoor light. There we go. Now we have our nightclub with our library. Very nice. Our venue's still incomplete. Uh-oh, what am I missing? 2 more bar stools. Okay. I need 2 more bar stools. Well, if you insist. There's your 2 more bar stools. Okay, now we can go to Manage Worlds. And I want to take them for their little trip to the nightclub. I've got about 30 more minutes. I have about 30 more minutes in me. So that is plenty of time to take them on a little trip to the nightclub for their first night in Tartosa. And I get to see how this back room thing works. So I don't know. Yeah, so you get to see it in action. Yeah, I don't know if the downstairs is locked until the nighttime, or I don't know how it works. But I am very interested in seeing how it happens. So when I saw somebody else do this, I missed like what time of day it was or stuff. When that streamer had their Sims go to it, it was already nighttime. So they just went on and did their nightclub type stuff. Oh, this save actually is not doing bad in terms of lag and stuff. I'm really pleased. Even though I accidentally deleted a couple of ghosts that I wanted to keep, I think cleaning out, deleting all the ghosts has helped a lot, because I'm not getting the last exceptions I was getting too. My game would play. I just kept getting last exceptions. I think there were like a lot of stray horses. So I deleted all the homeless Sims and I deleted all of the ghosts, because the last exceptions that I was getting had to do with, they were trying to do something with homeless Sims, but the interaction didn't exist or whatever. I don't remember exactly what came out, but I do remember it was a lot about, oh, the game was trying to do this with a homeless Sim, or oh, the game was trying to do this with a stray horse, and there are a lot of stray horses in your save file, and that can cause last exceptions. So now I'm not getting those last exceptions. I've been getting other ones, but not as frequently. So the next time I get a last exception, I'll run that last exception file through DeepSeek and see what DeepSeek has to say about that one. What kind of stuff is coming up. The first time I did that, I actually found I had a lot of CC conflicts that I wasn't aware of. So I deleted a bunch of CC that I wasn't using anyway, and that got rid of that set of last exceptions. And then I started getting last exceptions having to do with stray horses, which was weird because there weren't even any stray horses on my lot. But the way DeepSeek explained it was they were somewhere in the world at the time. And so the game was trying to do something with it in the background. All right, it is 7 p.m. I think, well, 7 p.m. is still kind of early if you're talking about going to a nightclub, but I think now would be a very good time to go to the nightclub. You are just basking in this last tiny piece of sunlight that is left. Let's take a trip. Oh, I need to save. I say I did not save. I need to save. Okay, let's take a trip to that lot. Yes, Nightbot, I entirely intend to save. As soon as we arrive, then we're going to take the fam and, oh, let's have Juliet meet us there. Wow, that is annoying. It was. I mean, it wouldn't stop my game from playing, but still, when you're getting last exceptions, it means something in the save is unstable. So, or sometimes it's just an error that happens in the base game. There's something that, they have to fix just in the game itself. But in my case, it was a lot of stuff that was unstable. So, and a lot of it was probably caused by old CC, like a lot of the CC that I deleted. I have a really bad habit of downloading CC and then hardly ever using it. So I can't even tell you all the CC I have in my game, but I deleted a bunch of CC that I knew for a fact I hadn't used anywhere. Okay, if y'all are going to go into a nightclub, you need clothing. So how about we actually put on our party outfits so that we don't, offend the people. Okay, so now they're going to, well, she's fine. You, Nyla, are not. You need clothing on your body. Like actual clothing, not a bathing suit. Change outfit. She has two party outfits. Okay, Nyla is my favorite. I admit it. Okay. Now, how does this work? Can we not go? Can we go down here? Okay, we can go down there. There's nobody there, though. Love to have you join Powerhouse. Orange is lazy. There is no way that Orange would be willing to do any kinds of workout by any stretch of the imagination. Okay, so it's still in library mode, I guess, because of the time of day. Oh God. I forgot they're famous. So sorry. Alert. Okay, she was going to, shoot. She doesn't have the skill books already anymore. Okay, I'm gonna have to add that. But I'm going on one last amazing run. Not now. Let's do social networking. Let's create your social media profile.
Oh, nib.
Her ears are amazing. I love them. She looks like, what does she look like? Like a hobbit? She has big ears and big eyes. Here, since she's cheering for you, he's cheering for you, why don't you sign some autographs? Be nice to your fans.
Shoot it, Tim boy.
Oh,
Yummy Tim. Dag.
So.
Oh God, the paparazzi.
Sama.
Orange, where are you? You are up here. Oh. Oh, so you get a notification. It says, prepare your dancing shoes. The nightclub is now open until 6 a.m. Okay. So if we went down here, oh, people are starting to come down to the nightclub now. And there's a bartender. Oh, that's the DJ. Oh, this is so cool. Oh, I love this. All right. Here, we're going to go downstairs to the nightclub. That's what we came for. So much for sneaking off to the nightclub. Well, you know. All right, so when the nightclub portion opens, you get a notification. It lets you know that the nightclub is open. And then your bartender and your DJ show up. And you can actually come and start dancing and order drinks. Nyla, my dear, you look like I'm going to cheat her. How'd you know? Nyla, you look like you could use a drink. Why don't you come and get yourself one? Order favorite drink. Oh, this is so cute. I love this. Oh, you got some moves over here, huh? Wait, where'd your girlfriend go? Did she didn't come downstairs. Oh goodness, the paparazzi is coming down. Of course the paparazzi is coming downstairs. Why wouldn't they come downstairs to the nightclub? Oh yeah, Thorn is the B-list. Orange rather. I keep getting the two of them mixed up. Orange is the B-lister. So of course he's gonna draw crowds. It looks like Nyla is drawing a crowd too. Wait, this looks like my sim. Yes, Pearl. I gave her the goofy walk. That's how I recognized her. She actually lives in Chestnut Ridge. And she's in the critic career and she's nosy. So yes, she would be here too. Here, Thorn, I want you to come and interact with your girlfriend. Embrace her. We need to keep that romance bar strong. Oh, do a hip bump. I need to refill my water bottle. I got 15 minutes though. Acquired the DJ mixing skill. Orange the second is now a DJ. He can continue to practice spinning and gain skill to unlock more possibilities. I honestly can't see him doing that. Just because he's Mr. Mystical, and he's more into he's into his pottery and making videos. Oh, you know what? Do you have your drone with you? You can actually start a live stream. Oh, and there's Pearl's cousin, Sion. Y'all have fit a lot of people in this little tiny nightclub. This one's wearing a mask. Oh my goodness. Hey, I'm streaming from my vacation. We're here in the nightclub here in Tartosa. Enjoying the nightclub scene. Everybody wave hi to the drone. You're on my live stream. He has not streamed as much as his brother. I don't think, anyway. We'll see in a minute how many followers he has. Oh, this is adorable. I love this. Have I saved yet? I don't think I've saved. Let me do that now, because if my game crashes and I lose all of this, I am going to be a very unhappy Lotus. I don't want that for myself, so let's save. There we go. Evie just became good friends with Nyla. Okay, well, y'all are sisters. I'm glad that y'all are good friends. I like how this turned out. It's crowded, which is I would expect, but it's not so crowded that the Sims can't get around. But it still feels intimate, which is exactly what I wanted. Nyla, did you ever get your drink? I don't think you did. Let's stop that, and that way you can go to the bathroom. We don't want any embarrassing accidents on the dance floor. Okay, yeah, Thorn has under 1,000 followers. I think his brother has like 2,000 or something like that. Orange, you probably need some food. I would have food. Oh, so what are they doing? Changing shifts? One person in the paparazzi left, so someone else showed up. Oh, he is loving the attention. That's Orange for you. Oh, good, Nyla. You finally got your drink. You need food too, ma'am. And how about you, Evie? How are your needs? You are needing some stuff. Let's have you go to the bathroom. Yeah, she can like the dancing preference. And you can also order some food. Get yourself some fish and chips. Ma'am, I love your outfit. Pearl. Oh, okay. Yeah. She changed into her party clothes. That's not what she was wearing when she came in. Alright, Thorn, where's your drone? You need to, where are you? Okay, you're there. Where's your drone? It said it's low on battery. Did you put it in your inventory? You did not. Thorn. Oh, here it is. Put it in your inventory. He's unlocked the energetic lifestyle. That totally makes sense because he is in the athlete career. I like the idea of him being active. Orange is posing for the paparazzi. Oh, hey, the paparazzi is my buddy Vacuum Trash. He's actually an elder. That's funny. The first, no, this is the second time I've seen his sim self as an elder. He's actually a friend of mine in real life. And his sim self is in my game as the paparazzi. Okay, Evie, you need food. I thought I told you to get some food. Come here. Oh goodness, it's 3 in the morning. Look, y'all are on vacation. You can be up until, you can close out the club. Club's open until 6 a.m. You want to close out the club on your vacation, you are welcome to do that. Let's see if anyone is tired. Okay, Orange is not tired. His sisters are tired. Yeah, make sure you get something to eat before the bar closes down. about you, Thorn? Oh, Thorn, you're tired. How about you go back to the lodging? Nyla, you can head back as well. Evie is waiting for her food. Okay. So, Orange is going to stay longer. Well, once he can... What happened? Are you stuck on this stool? Oh, right, it's the 3 a.m. lag. Hang on. I need to let the game catch up with itself. We're almost to the end of stream. We've got like 10 minutes left, so I'll be here for a little while longer. I'm so glad that I did this backdoor thing. I'm going to have to do it with some other lots as well. Okay, I think the game is catching up with itself now.
Yes!
Mm-hmm.
Suchin well.
Yes, Orange is having a wonderful birthday. Hey, Thorn, did you go? Yeah, Thorn is heading back because he's tired. Nyla is also heading back. Evie is going to head back after she eats, so she'll probably go back with Thorn, with Orange. But Orange wants to close down the club. He said it's open until 6 a.m. It is my birthday weekend, so I'm going to stay here until the club closes. Oh, that looks like one of my Sims. Who is this? Gabriella! Yes, that's definitely one of my Sims. I recognized her pretty face. Gabriella is actually Pearl's cousin. So Gabriella lives in Chestnut Ridge. She inherited her father's ranch after he died. So she's in the process of trying to build it up into a proper working ranch. Right now she just has one horse and a couple of mini geese, not geese, mini sheep and goats. Somehow or another, I got sheep and goats mixed up into geese. But anyway, yeah, so she has some mini sheep and mini goats, and she opens it for people to come and take care of the animals and play with them and stuff like that. But her father also left her a money tree, so she is no longer hurting for money. All right, y'all, it's 5 a.m. You've got 1 hour of partying left. Okay, Evie, I want you to head back to the lodging. Orange is here enjoying the attention of the paparazzi. How about you take a selfie with her? Oh, you didn't like that meal? It was too regular for you, sir? Hey, get down. Get down. He is having fun just interacting with his fans and posing for the paparazzi and all that cool stuff. He really likes the attention.
Oh, Hilton. Oh.
Here, why don't you sign an autograph for her? Orange has come to expect more from his meals. Normal quality food just isn't going to cut it. I am so sorry, sir, that your palate has been offended by normal quality food.
Oh.
All right, Orange. It's 6 a.m. The club is closing. So how about you head back? Everybody's leaving at 6 a.m. You closed the club just like you wanted. And everyone's coming outside like nothing to see here. We were just studying the ancient art of dance and looking at some, oh, here's some last exceptions. I'm gonna run those through DeepSeek. And looking at some artwork of ancient Tartosian dances. Yeah, yeah, that's it. Well, while he makes his way back to their vacation rental, I am going to call it a stream right here. Thank you so much for hanging out with me while I streamed. I had fun. I had a lot of fun exploring that whole back room thing um, with the legacy and royalty and legacy pack. It's a new lot type that came with the royalty and legacy pack, and I really like that. So I'm going to be using it again in other places. But thanks for hanging out. Nice. That is how you party. Yes, it is. He closed down the club at 6 a.m. I'm going to, before I forget, I think I forgot to do this a couple of times, last couple of times I streamed. I'm going to put my socials in the chat so that you can see other places where you can find me. And let's see. Oh, that's interesting. Here is a Stardew. Oh no, they just went offline. Unfortunately, I just missed them. Hang on, but I want to check out their stream. So I'm gonna type this in. Okay, good. I can check them out later. Let's see who we can raid. Let's see, there's one option. Last time I raided out to music, but this time, oh, I haven't raided her in a while. Oh, let me see if she's accepting raids. She's playing The Sims 4. Yes, okay, awesome. We are going to raid Curvy Nazi. She's playing The Sims 4, doing something called the Signs of the Zodiac. That should be pretty interesting. So, bye, Serena. I'm glad you had fun. I had fun too. I'm going to put the raid message into the chat. Go ahead and copy that. That's for everybody. And I'm going to copy it too. Right now, Curvy Nazi has her starting soon screen on, so she may not respond to the raid right away. That's fine. We're going to go and we're going to spread love and light and lotus petals in her chat anyway to welcome her on stream. She's just getting started. Thanks again. I intend to stream on Friday. So sometime between like 3 p.m. and 6 p.m. I'll be starting my stream as usual. I hope to see you then. If you miss it and you want to catch up with it, then definitely catch the VOD here on Twitch. It'll be available for 2 weeks. And then after that, you'll be able to catch the VOD over on YouTube. All right. You have a great rest of your time zone wherever you are in the world. And I'll see you next time. Bye.